They failed at that, so they tried to put him in prison. They even tried to kill him. But as sure as the American flag still waves in our beautiful sky, Donald Trump still stands, ready to fight, ready to win, and ready to make America great again. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the once and future President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
President of the United States, JD, you know what? He's for the worker. He's for people that get out and they want to work. And frankly, there are people that can take advantage of it. He doesn't like it. He's done great. He's been everything we could have expected and much more. So, JD, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Georgia. I love Georgia. Crazy Kamala, ultra left, you know that. She was here a week ago, lots of empty seats. But the crowd she got was because she had entertainers. And it all started to unfold when they started to leave about 10 minutes into the speech. I don't need entertainers. I fill the stadium because I'm making America great again. And I have to tell you, there are thousands of people outside, and the stage was terrific, and the fire marshal, I will say, could not have been better. Thank you to the fire marshal. But the school administration stopped us from getting another 500, 600, even 1,000 people in. Thousands of people were told, no, that was okay, but we could have fit another 600 people. I don't know anything about the school. I don't know anything about the school because there's a lot more people. You have people standing outside. There's good other people outside. They could have come in. Hello out there. And then they actually push the people very far away from the building where we have beautiful cameras set up and the overflow pads. The administration of the school, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be sending anybody to the school. I'm not sure. If they're going to stand in the way of admitting people to our rally, just imagine what they're going to do on election day. 94 days from now, we're going to win the great state of Georgia. And we're going to defeat crazy Kamala. You know, there's been 19 different ways of saying it. She only likes 3. Right never even came close. Kamala, she getting Kamala. No, it's Kamala. We're going to evict this radical and incompetent administration from the White House and destroy our country. We're going to save our country. Yesterday it was announced that unemployment is surging with 350,000 Americans joining the unemployment rolls just last month. Say what, we could end up in a depression. We could end up in World War III and a depression. How about that? Under Harris-Biden policies, we now have the highest unemployment rate in 3 years. Just came out yesterday. You know, I'm surprised those numbers are terrible. If Harris wins this election, you will quickly have a Kamala economic crash. You could have a crash. You could also have a crash like in 1929, more specific, because that's where we're headed. When we win, you will rapidly see a brand new Trump economic boom. It's going to be booming. With your vote, inflation will stop. The illegal aliens will be turned back. They're not coming in. We got to stop. Did you see where she's now saying, oh, we have a very good quarter? They had the worst quarter in the history of the world. It's all misinformation. That's all they're good at, that and cheating on elections. They're very good. The cartels will be crushed, crime will plummet, incomes will soar, the wars will end, and the American dream will go roaring back, bigger, better, and stronger. But with 4 more years of Kamala, the California socialist, you know, she destroyed San Francisco. Then she destroyed the whole state. Look at what's going on in California. With your family and our country, it'll never recover. If you have any more time with these people, it's already, I'm worried about the next 3 months. If you think about it. These people are grossly incompetent. You'll end up in World War III. And I hope I'm right about that. You ever see the hats? Trump is right about everything. The policies of open borders and double-digit inflation like we've never seen before. It's destroying middle-income families, working families, all families. Will demolish your life savings. 40 or 50 million illegal aliens will invade our country during the next 4 years of their Medicare and Social Security, you know, she said she wants to put everybody in healthcare. You know, that's wonderful. It's all wonderful. First of all, they shouldn't be told to come here. Many of them are fine with it, but no country can sustain this. Social Security will buckle and collapse. The suburbs will be overrun with violent crime and savage foreign gangs. That's what they're doing. You know, they're sending all their gangs into the United States. But there's front row Joes. You can get into the front row. What happened to you? Oh, what happened? Thank you. We have front row Joes. They've been to 229 rallies. I call them the beautiful ladies, and you're not allowed to say that anymore. It's the end of your political career. You say you're barely allowed to say ladies, right? Because that can also be destructive. But they're beautiful, they're ladies, and they're great. And they've been to 216 rounds in North Carolina. Happily married. I'm going to talk to them. Way over 200 rallies, and they're incredible people. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Together we will stop Kamala Harris's nation-wrecking. I tell you what, when you see what she's done to our nation, she's wrecking our nation. Radicalism will take back our country from the worst administration in American history. Biden was the worst president in the history of our country. She's acknowledged to be the worst vice president in the history of our country. She doesn't have a she doesn't have a teleprompter. She can't even speak. Did you see the other night? They put a camera in place. She can't even talk. We just went through 4 years. Let's not go through another. That was terrible. By the way, I'd like to congratulate Vladimir Putin for having made yet another great deal. Did you see the deal with that? Now look, we want to get people in. We got 59 hostages. I've never paid anything. They released some of the greatest killers anywhere in the world. Some of the most evil killers. We got our people back, but boy, we made some horrible, horrible deals. And it's nice to say we got them back, but does that set a bad precedent? Does that set a bad precedent, Bert? Harris has the most ultra-left-wing agenda of any presidential candidate ever in history. There's never been anybody like this. She is considered more left-wing than crazy Bernie Sanders. Look at her. She's worse than Bernie. And she happens to be really a low IQ individual. She's a very low IQ. Really a low IQ. President Xi of China said, oh good, we have another one, a low IQ individual. They love dealing with low IQ. They love dealing with low IQ people, and they got them here, and we got them all. She is terrible. She's worse than I think she's worse than him. By the way, they really took it away from the guy. Right?
Clown.
I don't feel sorry for him because he's a bad guy. He's weaponized the whole thing. Nobody's ever done that in this country. But he's a bad guy. But people feel sorry for him. They did a coup. He just doesn't know it. But actually, he does know. They said, Joe, you got 14 million votes. It's yours, but you're going to give it up. You're going to give it up right now, Joe. You're giving it up right now. No, I'm not. I was elected democratically. I was elected. No, you're giving it up, Joe. We're either going to do it the nice way or the hard way, Joe. You're getting the hell out. And it was the debate performance. So here's what happened in the debate. There was the highest rated debate ever. And which was a great compliment. And as I left the debate stage, I took off because other people were entering the stage, doing the stage. I said, I don't want to confront other people. So we had a great debate. But as I left, CNN, I won't say who, but they said, that was the single greatest debate performance I've ever seen. And this went on for 2 days. They were saying how great I was. On the third day, they didn't mention that anymore. They said he was terrible. I liked it the first way better. I made him choke. Don't kid yourself. We made him choke. He was choking like a dog. He was choking.
He panicked.
And that was the end of him. That was the end from that. Then they said, okay, this was a disaster. So then they started doing interviews with people that are, 100% bought. Media, the fake news media, they had some people interviewing him, like George Slavadopoulos. ABC's one of the worst ones, but they're all sort of bad when you get right down, but ABC. And they're asking him hardball questions like, where did you stay last night? Did you think you did well in the debate, even though you could? Did you ever see a guy in a debate, you know, they give you like 2 minutes to answer. And you want to use up, you got so much fertility in there, you want to use up every second. And he'd answer a question. You have 92 seconds left. And I kept saying, I'll take them. And he said, you have 92 seconds left. He goes, oh. This is not what he wanted. He left a lot of time on the board. But I went right down to the last second. I didn't want to go a little bit over because I know that. But they were very fair, actually, see it in a shocking way, honestly. They were very fair. They want to do another one. We're doing one with Fox if she shows up. She can't talk. She can read a teleprompter. I give her about a 6 on a scale of 10. 6. For talking, I give her less than a 1. We need people that can talk. Kamala pledged to give free taxpayer-funded health care to all illegal aliens. How do you like that? Which will destroy Social Security. She called for the abolition of ICE. Listen, ICE. I know some people here. 2 of them are really tough guys. They're fighters, they're vicious people. They're tough people. They don't want to work for ICE. ICE will go into a pack of MS-13 killers and thugs. And for about 2 minutes, you just see fists flying back and forth, and then they stand up and they win. And they grab them, they throw them in a paddy wagon, they get them the hell out of the country. And she's calling them the equivalent of KKK. And she loves deadly sanctuary cities. By the way, all of the things you're hearing now, she's now denying. But you know, the one good thing about the internet, you press a button and you got it. Although they are trying to delete it. You know, they changed the picture of me from a couple of weeks ago, and they really radicalized it. They changed it, you know, using AI, they changed it. They had all the people on the stage who were angry and they were smart and sharp and very bright, but they had all big smiles on their face. Can you believe that? They put the agents, who I have to tell you, say what you want. Those people were brave. They were running to me. The Secret Service. They were very brave. They were running at me, and they knew the bullets would go right over my head at that point. The first one was not a good situation. Not a good situation. That was really something incredible. That was from God. For all of you non-believers, that one was from God. But I just want to say, they were very good. They pounced on me. And I heard those things whizzing over me. They were whizzing. And I have to say that because people take abuse for mistakes made. There were mistakes made. Pretty bad ones. But the bravery of that moment was incredible. And also, that the sniper, the Secret Service, was a phenomenal, talented shooter. One bullet from hundreds of yards away. If he doesn't hit his target, then he hit his target. Boom. From hundreds of, if he doesn't hit the target, then you got Corey and one of the people that are there. Corey was great. He was a great gentleman, warriors, great Trump people. We love them. And they really, we thought they were going to be gone too. The doctors were incredible. They did a great job, unbelievable job. But if that sniper, and he had 5 seconds to think. He did not know about it beforehand. He had 5 seconds. He saw the flash. And he knew what that was, and within 5 seconds, he got off his shot. One bullet, think of it, one bullet. And that was enough. Otherwise, you would have many people there who didn't have the job. And that was from a very far distance. That was from basically about triple the distance. It was a much longer shot. So we want to thank him, and we want to thank all of the people in Secret Service for their bravery, because they were But she refuses to even say the words illegal alien or radical Islamic terrorist. She says no. And the main thing, think of this, she wants to let mass amnesty and citizenship. She wants all illegals to have mass amnesty. Even criminals, because many of them that are coming in are from prisons and jails and mental institutions, insane asylums. They hate when I use Dr. Hannibal Lecter. The late great Hannibal Lecter. Oh, they go, look at all the media right there. Look at all the fake news. That's a lot of fake news, Bert. But she doesn't want to get involved. Look, here's a story. When a politician says something young in life, that's what they are. That's what they believe in. Defund the police, all the things that she said, that's where she would go if she ever got the chance. She's never going to get the chance. Our country will be destroyed. She's worse than Biden. She's worse than Bernie Sanders. She's Bernie Sanders, but not as smart. That's the way I said she's a dumb version of Bernie Sanders, and actually further left than him. She supports mandatory gun confiscation. I'm sure you wouldn't mind that. Would anybody mind if they came into your house and took away your gun? I'm shocked. I'm shocked to hear that she's for taking away all of your guns. The problem is they won't take them away from the bad guy. The bad guy's not giving up the guns. The good guys are going, oh, well, yes, ma'am, yes, my God, thank you. Now you're totally defenseless in your house. Now I can't do that. She said that a 70 to 80% tax hike is, quote, a bold idea that should be discussed. Oh, that's not. She co-sponsored the $100 trillion Green New Scam. She wants to abolish all oil and coal and natural gas. We want to work on wind. We want to have wind blowing. She vowed to ban fracking. She wants the government to stop people from eating red meat. She wants to get rid of cows. No more cows. No more cows. Oh, it's serious. You know, Europe, you smile and you think about it, but in Europe, they're sort of doing it. They don't want any cattle. She wants to get rid of gas-powered cars and replace them with all electric. They don't go far. They cost too much. They're all made in China. Other than that, they're fantastic. And I'm for electric because they have to be, you know, because Elon endorsed me very strongly. And you know, no, I am for small slices and slices. But you want to have gas-propelled cars. You want to have hybrids. You want to have every kind of a car imaginable. They want to go all electric. And there's no way you can ever load them up. They call them loading them. You can't load them. We're going to have to spend $9 trillion in the Middle West. You saw they were building chargers. Now, a charger is a gas pump with electricity coming through it. So it's like for 8 chargers, they spent $9 billion. Is that a good deal? So at that rate, it would be $10 trillion to charge up the country. The whole thing is crazy, right? Mr. Preacher? She wants to get rid of 2 very special words to me. And I came up with this because I noticed when you went into stores, I used to go into stores, now I wouldn't want to go into stores because they have everything under lock and key. You ever see they have bars up, they have glass up, I don't know how you can do business like that. I'd like to buy a toothpaste, please. Oh, wait till the truck comes, 25 minutes. They open this heavy glass armored door. How the hell do you make money doing that? It used to be that if somebody robbed your store, you would be very tough about it, right? Now, Kamala started this. Anything under $1,000, you can do whatever you want. And these guys are sitting out there. You ever see them? They've got paper. Okay, you go ahead. Whoop, let's go over that. Drop that. There's no crime if it's less than $1,000. She's the one who started it. She's a lunatic. She wants to get rid of these two very special words. Remember, he used to bring it up all the time in 2016. By the way, we did much better in 2020 than we did in 2016. We did much better. He said, what was the difference? I said, well, we got millions and more votes. You know that too. But we're not going to let that happen again. Ready? The two words are Merry Christmas. She doesn't want anybody saying Merry Christmas. Now she's denying it, and then they found the tape last night. She's such a liar. She denies all this stuff. She said, I was not the border czar. She was the New York Times has a headline, border czar. She was the border czar. She was the worst border czar. She was the worst czar in history. Kamala's radical ideas belong in the San Francisco commune filled with far-left freaks. But they do not belong in the White House. They do not belong in the United States. George is going to tell Kamala that we will not let her turn America into a communist country. Remember, he used to say, we will never be a socialist country. Well, I was right. They skipped socialism. I was right. It will never be a socialist country. I'd say that. State of the Union, I said, we will not ever allow our country to be a socialist country. I was right. It's got communist. It skipped socialism. It never stopped. The train never stopped at the socialism world. The world of socialism.
Oh, that happened a long time ago.
Now that they've swapped out Biden, is he going to the Democrat convention? This is a big question. I'd like to go to watch Kamala get sworn in as they ripped it away from him. They took away his presidency. What do you think, Mr. Congressman? You had a very good speech. Didn't you make a good speech? What do you think about ripping away the socialism there? What do you think about ripping away the guy's presidency, right? No, it's not democracy. Remember the words they used? They are a threat to democracy. They've been saying that about me for 7 years. I think I got shot because of that. Okay? People said, he's a threat to democracy. No, I'm the one that is saving democracy. Now we're saving democracy. Wow, I'm going to use that more. I'm always hitting them. I should say instead, I'm going to save democracy.
Yeah.
You see those certain phrases get amazing response like, I will keep men out of women's sports. Now you find out. I used to use the barbells. I said, now all you have to do is look at the boxers. This young girl from Italy, a very good champion boxer, she got hit so hard she didn't know what the hell hit her. The person that transitioned. He was a good male boxer. He was a good male boxer. And she didn't even go down. He hit her with 2 jabs, and she said, I'm out. How crazy is it? The weightlifters are great because they put a quarter minutes. And she, by the way, First Lady of the United States hates what I do. She says it's so damn unprecedented. I said, but the people like it. Right, Margie? She doesn't like it. She's a very elegant woman. She doesn't like it. Should I do it, Margie? So, no, First Lady, she said, you know, your speech was great, but this weightlifting thing is so unhealthy. And please don't imitate him not being able to find stairs. Because every time you do it, they say it was you that couldn't find it. I'm very careful because the press is among the most dishonest human beings in history. He's been with me from before I ran. He was with me in 2014, saying that guy in New York should run, he'll be great president. That was long before I even ran. I didn't even know that. I think you might have convinced me to run. I don't know. Some of these people, you know, some people have been with me long before I ran. They would say, Trump should run. And we had Romney, remember?